Hey guys, it's SDG and welcome to the weekly review. And before we jump right into it, please remember to like, share, and subscribe for more great content. So, getting right down to business, we're going to start talking off about COD Advanced Warfare. Now, if you've been paying attention to this game, then you probably caught this announcement that came out a couple days ago about there being a huge multiplayer reveal finally on August 11th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I have been waiting for this game. I have had such a good time with Ghost that I'm looking very forward to this because I'm thinking it's going to be kind of more like Black Ops 2. Even though I think I was a better player in Ghost, I think I look really forward to it. But like I said, it's August 11th at 1 p.m. If you need to look for a spot, Google it, or we'll put something in the description, let you know exactly where it is. Next thing I want to talk about, for all you MMO fans, Neverwinter Online is coming to Xbone. Now, this is going to come sometime between the first half of 2015, if I'm not mistaken. And if you are really into MMOs, this should be right up your alley. Neverwinter Online is built in what I like to call the Dritz Do Erden universe. It's built in Faerun. It's an advanced Dungeons and Dragons setting, so it might not peak to all of you, but it'll definitely fill that MMO console itch for a lot of you. Next thing we got coming out is Destiny Raids. Now, this is going to be a blow to some people because I know plenty of people who play video games that don't have this, but you need 6 friends for this, then, because there will be no matchmaking. Now, the reason that Destiny developers Bungie decided to do it this way was because it's taken from a guy who plays MMOs. It's really hard to do any high-level content that requires skill and coordination with a bunch of randoms. Not saying it can't be done, but it's just really hard. So they're taking that problem out of the equation for you by getting you directly involved with 6 of your friends. Luckily for me, I have 5 friends that'll be able to play Destiny with us. So that content will definitely be coming when the game drops. I can't wait to get into the raids. Next thing we got coming up, we got August Games for Gold. Now, this Games for Gold is I think this one's a little weak until we get to the end of the month, and I'll talk about that in a minute. So what we got coming up, and that's available that you can download right now, you got Motocross Madness, which is, as it sounds, a motocross game using your Xbox avatars. And I'm like, it's really cool. I've played a little bit of it and I'm really enjoying it. The review will be coming later for that, like very soon though. Next game we have is Crimson Dragon for Xbone. Now, I haven't played this game, but people are telling me it's fun. So if you are into kind of flying on dragons, then this should be right up your alley. Next thing we have is Strike Suit Zero Director's Cut. Also out now and also out for Xbone. And haven't played this game. Heard of it, if I'm not mistaken. It's kind of like, it's Zero Suit. You know, it's like a transforming airplane, robot, mech, think Macross. And in a video game world, if I'm not mistaken. Now, the game I'm looking forward to, even though I've already beat it, I'm totally waiting for this game, is Dishonored. And that'll be on 360 on the 16th. Now, if you haven't played through Corvo's Adventure, trust me, take this time to play through it the second it comes. This is an amazing story. The gameplay mechanics can be a little wonky at times, but trust me, it does not retract from the story or the overall experience. This is definitely something you should pick up. Next thing we're going to talk about is something that's kind of been hinted at, but we really haven't got any further details on it yet. And it's Watch Dogs' next DLC. And they're giving out hints that this might actually not be in Chicago. It might actually be in Camden, New Jersey. Now, if you know anything about Camden, I don't know if you guys are from the East Coast of Delaware Valley like I am, because I'm from Philly. Camden has a super high crime rate, and it's bad. I'm like all sorts of murders, killings, the whole whole gamut. But they currently have a system in place that's very kind of CTOS. I'm like, it's not exactly like that, but it's very similar, where they monitor crime in real time through cameras all over the city. And it's actually dropped the crime rate, just not significantly enough. But this is what it sounds like Watch Dogs is piggybacking on for the next DLC to come to Camden. They keep teasing things out about it, but we're not getting any concrete answers. I'm sure some will come in the next few weeks. The next thing we have for game news, we have the next COD DLC pack, which is Nemesis. It drops in 2 days on August 5th. Now, obviously in the same COD format, we've got 4 new multiplayer maps and 1 extinction map. And And the 4 new multiplayer maps are Gold Rush, which is set in a southwest mining town in the US, and it's in an actual mine. And the crazy thing is, just like, I can't remember the name of the board that has the trolley on it, but it has a dynamic element, which are mine carts, which can and will kill you, and people can ride in them. So this is going to set up some really interesting ambushes with sentry guns. I've seen people do a lot of stuff like that. Alright, the next thing we have is Dynasty, which is set in a mountainous Chinese village. We're not sure where, we just know it's a village in a mountain. Next thing we got is Sub-Zero, which is an abandoned Canadian sub base. Now, this one looks really good. This looks like it has long sight lines and a lot, but also a very, very nice amount of short corridor shooter gameplay. So if you're in the small maps, this should work for you. If you're sniping, this should be good for you too. Unless you're a quick scoper, it doesn't matter either way. And finally, for the maps, we have Showtime. Now, Showtime is a Shipment reimagined. Now, if you remember playing COD 4 Modern Warfare, Shipment was one of the tightest boards ever made, and it looks so good. I think they took this one to the next level, though, because they've integrated kind of a battle arena kind of feel to it. So we have turrets and attack animals and stuff popping out of walls. Think Murder Ball and think COD. And that's what this becomes. And finally, we have Extinction's final episode, which is called Exodus. Now, they introduced a new, not cast member, excuse me, they introduced a new enemy in this one called the Ancestors. And these are psionic guys. So these guys will be throwing stuff at you, teleporting all over the board, grabbing you and throwing you. It's going to get really, really intense, but I'm sure that it'll work in the favor of everyone. Now, to get into a couple of things of what's going on with the team, as some of you who follow us on Twitter already know, we lost one of our teammates, and we wish him all the best in his further endeavors. But because we lost a man, that means we have an open spot for a person. So if you're ready to get down to team, you can send us a message on Twitter at Elite Players Inc. Or you can catch us on Xbox Live. Now, what we got coming up next for the team is we got a bunch of fun games. We got Halo coming out. We got some Valiant Hearts, the single player for Valiant Hearts coming back. We got some GTA 5, which has been kind of absent from the channel for a while, but it will be back. Maybe in the coming month or so, we'll decide to move over to some Battlefield 4. And just to give you guys some long range travel plans, we're looking to possibly go to PAX South this year. Or, excuse me, that'll be PAX South next year, which is January 23rd, 25th, if I'm not mistaken. So, if you guys are in town, look forward to seeing us there. And, as I always like to say at the end of the videos, this is SDG signing off. Welcome to EPIC. Thanks for listening.